Hello guys, I had some requests from people requesting how to use my Pinball FX launcher script with Pinup Popper. So I'm creating a little video to show you how you can make it work with Pinup Popper also. I will assume that you have set up that you can make the pinball script work outside of Pinball Popper. And you can see how you can make that work using this video. So first go to www.github.com/showrider3774. Go to repositories, click Pinball FX Launcher, and check out basically this video. The thing you have to do is you have to make sure that you can make it work. Without
you need to compile
with
C's faster. You can
with the
decrease
settings, so you are aware of what it
you
is.
can use it for any
you can use it
table.
from the command
Now
prompt.
I will show you what
and
would
the game
happen
will
if
select and launch the tables. Once you have done that, you should have the release, well, the script, yeah. So, but I'm going to re-download it because I don't have it. So basically, you download here with releases the latest version, and you can always find that by clicking here latest, and then it will only show the latest. You download the source code in zip file format. With me it's still downloading. It will contain the table pictures, the table wheels, the table database, and the table back classes. All in the name that the script expects it to be. So you should not have to rename any new tables. So let's extract this to a temporary directory. So for example, ctemp pinball fx script. So it's extracting. Then go to the folder. Update modified pinball fx script. And here you will have multiple files. The one you need is, first you need to copy the launch script. So copy the launch script, place it somewhere where you can remember. For example, in pinball, pinup system, pinup popper, no, or pinup system, and create a new directory. Pinball FX launch script. Place the two files there. Sorry. So place the two files there. And then, as I explained in the video, I said you should watch first. You have to compile it to an exe using Alt key. So compile script. With me, the settings are already correct. So initially, you should have set up cabinet mode on Pinball FX. That should be working. You should have set up the script, and you should have edited the script here to make use of cabinet mode. So do use cabinet mode. True. Whenever you change anything in the script, you need to recompile it. So yeah, let me check for the script should work on my system. Then we need to what's the next step? Yeah, you need to make sure that in the Epic Games client, well, I will explain it later, it's easier. I will just go to Pinup Popper now and run Pinup menu setup. Let me close Epic Games. And you go to Popper setup, emulators. Well, first create a backup of your database. And so you can always go back if something goes wrong. Then go to emulators and add a new emulator. You do that by clicking this plus icon. And you can also see these instructions on the Pinball FX launcher GitHub. They are basically a bit below the other settings. So that's the Pinball X settings. Here's the pinup popper settings. So we need to create an emulator, Pinball FX. Pinball FX, you need to specify the folder where the script is located and the folder where your media will be. And you have to enable use safe return, because we will use the rotate display thing that Nailbuster created. So let us do that. So Pinball FX, Pinball FX, Pinball FX. Here you need to select the folder where the launch script is, and with me it was in my here in this directory. You also need to select a media directory. I don't have them in the default locations, but let's make it here in the pinup popper pop-up media, and create a folder Pinball FX. Wait for it to be created, go inside the folder and select. Then it will ask you if it's empty and needs to create a default directory. Say yes. And that's all what you need to do here. So click OK. And save the, we have to enable safe return. So save it. Then go to the launch setup and copy this launch script. So copy this. Paste it in launch script. Do the same for this. And paste it also. Yeah, we also require the display exe to rotate the display. I've put a link to the display exe that Nailbuster created here in this zip file, so you can download it. Then you should open it and extract it to your pop-up pinup popper launch directory. So basically here. So that you have the display.exe to rotate your display. I had this already done, so I replaced the files. Also some thing, the script for rotating uses the device ID, so you should make sure this one number is to the number of your playfield screen. The same applies to the launch script, so you should verify if it rotates your playfield screen. With me it was ID 1, but with you it can be another number. And you have to figure out which ID it is and change it here, basically here and here. So it can be 1, 2, 3 or so. Also, I will explain it now. You should not sync the game to the cloud with the Epic Games Launcher, because the Epic Games Launcher is killed when the game has stopped, and if you sync files, it will always come asking, yeah, I have a local file, do you want to upload it or not? And the way you do that is you start your Epic Games client, and you go to the pinball. Let me see, it was already running or not. No. And you go to the pinball. Oh darn, I have to sign in. Oh. Hang on, let me quickly sign in. So, Epic Games. Let me copy my password. So once Epic Games is launched, you should go to the installed to your library, and then you should here click the 3 points with Pinball FX, manage, and disable here cloud saves. You could leave it enabled, but then I'm pretty certain the script will always the next time you launch your next table, it will always come saying, yeah, I have a conflict, what do you want to do, upload or download? So I just disable cloud saves. So that's done. So now basically we have the emulator set up. So you can here press again the save button, so it's saved. Click close, and then we go to the game manager. So go to game manager, and now select Pinball FX. Then you right click, import new games, and we go to the folder where we extracted the release from the launch script, and it was in C, with me in C temp Pinball FX script. And you go to the databases popper, and you select export Pinball FX pub games, and you click here yes for the current list. Make sure you're on Pinball FX. Click yes, and it will import all the games. So 68 games have been imported, well, the tables. I have also set up the alternate run modus, and basically it's set up now. So click save, close, and go just add a playlist, because it does not seem to add it automatically. So create a new playlist, Pinball FX, and here select Pinball FX, right click, select all, or select only the games that you own, and then click add games, click close, exit setup, and basically we should have now already so now we are going to run Pinup Upper, and there should be a playlist Pinball FX, yes, and you should already have the games but no media yet. I will explain that soon how you can make sure that works. But first test the table, so let's say Attack from Mars, and launch it. Then it should launch the Epic Games and launch the games, well, the launcher, and launch the script, and launch Epic Games, and then the game. So I'm waiting for that now. It already has rotated my screen. So the game is in portrait mode. So the first beep is a detect game, as I explained in the first video. Watch it. The second beep may not happen before this screen with the press any button is displayed. So that's fine. And then the third beep may only happen when the menu is fully visible on the main menu with the new section loaded. You have to be in the new section and nothing else, or it won't work. And then it will select the table, the game mode. So first I had enabled cabinet mode, so it enabled cabinet mode. Now it will select the Williams pinball, and then go to the Attack from Mars, and it will select Pro mode. And then you're basically playing the game. And you can press enter and play, and it will work. So the setup is more or less completed. I will explain some more things. So let me quit. Back in Popper. Well, the screen is now messed up, but someone said you should go into a certain menu. It was also listed on the site that it resets its locations. So let's quit Pinup Popper. And if you go back to the Pinup menu, Popper setup, emulators, and Pinball FX, you had chosen here a folder where your media should be. So let's go to that folder. So this is the extracted location. So I open a new folder with Ctrl N. I paste it. And here are the media. So now let's go to the extracted folder location. Remember, it was ctemp Pinball FX script that I used. Go to media and go to backlash images. Select everything. and then go to the location of your media for pinball for pinup popper, and go to the backclass directory and paste it there. Do the same for the wheels. So the doglet wheels, Ctrl A, Ctrl C, and go to the wheels folder. Ctrl V. Then do the same for the tables, the table images. So Ctrl A, Ctrl C, go to your location of the tables, the playfield, Ctrl V, and wait for it to complete. Then if you have Windows 10, you should again select all playfields, choose right click, rotate right once, wait for it to complete. The reason we have to do this is because Pinball X uses a different, well, it rotates the screen 270 degrees, 180 degrees, and Pinup Popper doesn't do that in its media. At least I am not aware. So now we are rotating the screens back to the original location Pinup Popper uses. Then, when it's done, do it a second time, rotate right. And as you will see now on the tables it had already done, the flipper buttons will be on the bottom, on here, on the right side. And that's what you need to aim for, because initially the flipper buttons on Pinball X are on the left side for the pictures. So it's still busy, it's almost finished. So it has finished. If you run Pinup Popper afterwards, so I will close this, exit setup, so the menu for the pinup, and you go back to the playlist from Pinball FX. So here Pinball FX. We have the wheels, we have the playfield, and we have the back classes. Also, since that's already working, let me say something else. I also added all the game modes. So when you press your menu button, there is a button in Pinball in Pinup Popper you can press to view extra launch options. So let me select Funhouse, and with me it's a space button that I used. I have the option to start the game normally, and it will then use the Pro mode or Classic, depending on what you chose in the script. But you can also choose Start Classic or Start Pro. But you can also play Hot Seat or Time mode. So if you select any, you select, well, let's say Time, you select it, the script will make sure that it selects the correct game mode. So basically now it's starting Funhouse. It will launch the game again. And as you will see, it will automatically select the time game mode. Let's wait for it to start. So cabinet support. Go to the Williams tables. Select Funhouse, and then it should select the time mode. Press play, and you can play the time mode. You will also see it on the screen when you launch the game. There is a 5-minute challenge message, and you can play the 5-minute challenge mode. So yeah, and when I go back to Popper, you can choose other options. So if you space again, there are all the options there for just starting the game: Classic, Pro, Arcade. With Arcade, you cannot select the specials that you can use, so I did not implement that. You can select hot seats with 2 players, 3 players, 4 players, practice mode, distance mode, time mode, and 1 ball. So basically, now it's set up. You have all the wheels, you have the games, and you can launch any of them. So that's how you set it up in Pinup Popper. It's fairly easy, but you have to know how to create a script and so, and I created them for you, and you can just copy paste them now. So I hope you like it, guys. This is how you set up Pinball FX launch script in Pinup Popper. Cheers and have fun.